Don't be tempted to victimize.
In Nigeria today, we don't, many organizations or SMEs do not implement 360-degree feedback.
Just trust me, there are lots of hidden truths that they'll get to see. My name is Emmanuel Orike.
My name is Akone Donosaya Bame Blessing.
My name is Emmanuel Odi.
I'm the head of people culture here at Touch and Pay Technologies in payment processing.
I am a human resource professional with over 5 years of experience, spanning through the consulting, the education, and currently in the marine sector.
I currently work as a human resource business partner in a multinational company that is into agro processing.
So 360-degree feedback is a performance tool that involves not just the manager rating the downline, but every other member of the team, but within and outside the department.
I like to think of 360-degree feedback as picturing or mirroring yourself through the lens of others.
The people that carry out the evaluation exercise have been selected from different levels in the organization. These levels include the superior, the employee's superior, like his or her line manager. You also have the employee's peers, as people who are at the same level with the employee, as well as the employee's subordinates, that's the people the employee leads. Customers can also be included in the evaluation exercise if the role of the employee is a client-facing one.
Traditionally, what we know as appraisal system or feedback system is from top to bottom, where the managers and the leaders get to appraise their subordinates. But in 360-degree feedbacks, it goes around both the managers, both management, sometimes even the vendors and the clients gets to give feedback on the performance of a particular person or a particular employee.
The results of this evaluation are later collated and discussed with the employee.
The goal of a 360-degree feedback is not to criticize people, it's not to bring them down, it's not to make them feel like they are not doing well.
And also plans towards leadership training or mentorship are done at the end of the evaluation exercise.
Both the management gets to treat the employees better and the employees get to deliver their best. That is the essence of 360-degree feedback.
It's not common in Nigerian organizations currently.
No, it's not really common in most cases. We only have this system in some organizations like in multinationals, the financial institutions like banks and the likes. It's just a few.
We only see such feedback system from large organizations who have created a sort of structure around their business.
A lot more of other companies, they prefer to use other feedback mechanism, but for the 360-degree, it's just a few.
Personally, I have not implemented organization-wide 360-degree feedback, but I have participated in one.
I have experienced the implementation of 360-degree feedback before, and I noticed two things.
Yes, I have. And did it work? Did it not work? Partially, I say yes, it worked in some cases, and in the other cases, it didn't work.
And then I have also participated in the traditional feedback, appraisal performance feedback system that we all know. And one thing I have observed is that people are much more receptive to feedback when they are free, when they know that it is not a witch hunt them, and when they know that they are not going to be punished for speaking their truth. So they are much more receptive.
The process was time consuming, and secondly, the responses were not entirely true. The responses were not honest because the respondents were scared of being victimized at the end of the evaluation exercise.
I had to make my survey an anonymous one so that I only get to see, so the recipients only get to see who they are rating, but on the other side, the person being rated wouldn't know who is rating them, so just keep it anonymous.
And also for 360-degree feedbacks, you see that in organizations that implement such, the people who are involved in it, the employees are free to speak their truth because they know that they will not be punished for it and that it is going to effect some sort of change in the long run.
The method is to have to create a trust process where people can easily, be free to give their feedback without any fear. Yeah.
If you want to build a strong feedback culture, If you want to uncover blind spots, if you want to build a strong team, then try the 360-degree feedback.
They should see 360-degree feedback as a tool to become better, to building better leaders, better employees, a better workplace, and not a tool to weaponize people's performance.
Yes, they should be doing the 360-degree feedback, but not when they are not ready to do it. So what does this mean? They should be ready, like fully ready to take all the feedback, because trust me, most of this feedback will not be nice. So that's why I said they should be ready to do it.
Get a structured questionnaire, which should be anonymous. Encourage your participants to give honest responses. Assure them that there will be nothing like victimization, there will be nothing like retaliation at the end of the exercise. Because if these employees don't give honest responses, then the aim of the 360-degree feedback will be defeated.
Business leaders, business owners should start with themselves. They should allow people rate them first. The co-founders, business partners, and all of that. They should allow those ones to rate them first. You know, get a total overview of how they've been performing so far and all of that. So, whatever feedback they've been able to get from those caliber of people, then I'll know that they are now ready.
When the responses have been made and submitted, if you notice any response that you might not like, maybe a response that is not palatable to you, don't be tempted to victimize. Or even if you are tempted to victimize, I encourage you not to victimize such an individual. Because the purpose of that survey was for you to hear the truth. And now that you've heard the truth, there should be no room for retaliation or victimization.
I highly recommend that business owners adopt the 360 feedback method.
At the end of the day, the strongest organizations are not the ones with leaders that know everything, because actually you cannot know everything. The strongest organizations are the ones with leaders who are willing to listen and become better people, so that by being better people for themselves, they would also be better people and better leaders for the organization. And together, everyone can achieve a common goal and create a better workplace.
Use the results of the feedback to improve, because that is the essence of 360-degree feedback. Use it to improve, use it to build. For any area that was discovered to be weak, find a way to make it stronger.